and welcome to Star Trek Voyager Elite Force. My name is Wilverine, and this game is 19 years old, which means it's old enough to get a drink, but not old enough to buy a kitchen knife. It is one of the, in my opinion, best Star Trek games ever made, and it uses the Quake free engine, which in its time was quite something indeed. It's a first-person shooter game, and I have to apologise for the quality of my microphone. It is a Logitech one that I found in a box that my brother left behind about 5 years ago, and it was probably a lot older than that when it was put there. Right, so thankfully this game features a lot of original cast voice acting, which is quite something again for the time. You do get a lot of games where they get people who do an impression of some of the characters, and it can be quite painful if you're a big fan like me. Now I'm going to play the main quest. There is a multiplayer thing, although I don't think many people are online at the moment. I could be wrong. So, new game. And I have it on good advice that you should never play the game on normal difficulty or challenging difficulty when you're streaming, because your brain simply can't do two things at once. The other choice you have is to play either a male or a female version of the main character, who is Monroe, who I don't believe actually features in the series. But either way, it's an American square-headed fighter person. We could go through the tutorial. Yeah, let's do it, because that takes place on Voyager itself, I think. So, a bit of nostalgia for you if you've not watched the series in a while. Oh, I'm playing the male character.
Ensign Monroe. The purpose of this training course is to familiarize you with the basic maneuvers and strategies you will need as a member of the Hazard Team. On away missions, you will be required to know instinctively exactly what to do in various situations. First, you should warm up. Walk or run around the room a few times. Practice maneuverability. Your hazard suit is designed for ease of movement, while affording you a significant amount of personal protection. These suits are armored and outfitted with a medical system powered by a small belt-mounted energy pack. This pack has a universal power collector, which can accept most types of power as energy. It was designed for maximum flexibility in the field. Now let's try some basic movement maneuvers. We will start with a simple ladder. First, approach the ladder. Then, look up the ladder while walking forward to climb.
Now that was the voice of Tim Russ, the voice of the character for Tuvok, well, the voice, the actor, and you can see they've modelled him as well as they could given the technology at the time. This tutorial is aimed at people who are quite new to PC gaming, which is good for me because I've only had a proper PC for the last few months, and operating with a keyboard and WASD keys still a bit new to me, although for your sake I've already played this through once to make sure I could actually do it. So going up ladders, walk towards a ladder and walk up it. That needed explaining back in 1991.
You now need to jump on, over, and around these obstacles to get out of the pit.
Oh god. With a map jump button now. Crouch. There we go. Every time he jumps he goes, that's great. Almost. Okay, so...
Very good, Ensign.
Master jumping.
Approach the Jeffries tube maintenance shaft. Then crouch to crawl inside it.
So here we go, a Jeffries tube, and...
Now, crouch walk to the end of the shaft.
Yes, boss. That shadow texture, eh? Isn't that brilliant? I do have the game set to its very highest settings. I've only ever seen it like this the once when I play tested it, and my god is it astonishing to look at. For me this is amazing. I've had this game since it was new, and while my first PC wasn't that good.
You will encounter life-threatening environments and situations.
You've
On
understated
your tactical
that.
eye display, or TED, you will notice the orange bar and numbers in the lower left of your view. These monitor your suit's health energy. When you are injured, This energy is used by the anabolic protoplasmers and dermal regenerators strewn throughout the inside of your suit. When this energy runs out, you cannot be healed, and you will die. The small blue bar and the numbers under the health bar are your armor energy. The ablative armor patches will take the brunt of most damage inflicted upon you. However, once the armor is depleted, you will take more damage, and your health energy will drain very quickly. Your suit will protect you, but the energy for the health and armor systems will eventually drain, and will need to be replenished. Jump across these rocks to get to the other side of the lava pit, without losing too much health and armor power.
You know, Tuvok, could have just had, like, a swimming pool and say don't get wet. Lava seems a bit extreme for my first ever run. Okay, fine. Just to point out to you, I can't actually see the bottom of the screen because this game doesn't easily install on a Windows 10 machine. I had to get some patches, and full screen mode is a bit squiffy, especially if you want to record like I'm doing. So, easy. Jump, don't fall in the lava. How hard can that be? I feel like this steam will hurt me. Yes, it hurt! Jesus Christ. You psychopath, man. Ow! Yay, we didn't burn to death.
In the cave is an alien power terminal that your suit can convert into health and armor energy. Your TED has been programmed to scan and identify usable power terminals in many alien configurations. Approach the terminal and use it to transfer energy into your suit.
I like how they went to all the trouble of calling it a TED rather than a HUD like most people do. And going to all the trouble of coming up with psychobabble to explain health packs and ammo kits and all that fun stuff you normally get in first-person shooters. Because Star Trek. I think I mapped this to E.
Your suit's medical system is recharging, while nanites are regenerating your armor. You will now have to use all of the skills you have just learned to get through this next area. Beware of enemies, and dodge their fire.
I notice I have no weapon whatsoever. I can left click and right click and nothing happens. Cheers, mate. Ooh, I can zoom in. I'm not sure what with, probably the TED. Also, Tuvok is very good at throwing his voice across the room, did you notice? And ladder! Here we go! Ah, damn it. I got up. Okay. Well, he's got a gun. He has a gun. Oh, I'm going in here. That's fine. He can keep his gun. I'm running away. Green probably means it will open. And boxes to jump, I assume. Yep. Yep. Up. Ah! They've all got guns.
Give up, intruder!
No, because your bullets travel really slowly. Lousy shot. Ow! Okay, I deserve that.
You are now equipped with a standard Federation phaser compression rifle.
This would have been more useful.
On the lower right of your view is the weapon energy indicator. All Federation weapons use an energy pack in your suit to supply ammunition to the weapons. All weapons have an alternate firing mode activated by the second trigger. Your rifle, for instance, has a sniper mode that is silent and much more powerful. It is most effective when used with your TED's enhanced zoom. Your TED has a built-in magnification feature. Use the zoom in command to get a closer look at an object or area. This can aid you in acquiring additional information or in more precisely targeting your weapons. Here you will use your weapon to shoot targets in the room.
Damn! Most games start with a stationary target. The alternate fire uses a hell of a lot more power. So you can only do it a few times before you have to get more batteries, shall we say.
shooting,
Embarrassing.
Anson.
Cheers,
Weapon
mate.
energy is a different type of energy than that of the health and armor energy. However, it too can be found in the terminals throughout alien vessels. Your TED is programmed to identify these as well. Approach the terminal and recharge your rifle's energy.
You see, moving environments like that was revolutionary at the time, more or less. You couldn't have platforms just building themselves up like that a couple of years before this game came out. Correct me if I'm wrong.
This next exercise is a simulated firefight. Your primary objective is to eliminate all Hirogen enemies. You will need to use your rifle and recharge it, utilizing energy terminals like the one you just used. When you receive a new mission objective, it will be uploaded to your TED and can be read with the info command. Note the tactical information. This data is designed to aid in your survival and assist you in achieving your objectives. Your simulated mission begins now.
Okay, that mission information bar thing, it comes up all the time during the game, damn near never disappears until you press it. Now, kill everything. 2 words, that's all you needed, mate. I won't kill you because you get a green thing and I'll probably regret it straight away.
Ensign, you have just acquired an alien weapon. Note that your TED ammo display has changed color. This is because the weapon uses dilithium crystal shards as a power source. These power crystals are used by most alien races and can be found on alien vessels. Collect the crystals to power the weapons. Your TED has been programmed to recognize and measure this power source.
Ah! They sound like dogs.
Bah,
Ah.
puny human.
Burn! I'm sure there's a button to press. Stop changing weapons, you moron.
Give up, intruder.
Oh yeah, this weapon also has a fireman, so bang! Which is useless.
Congratulations, Ensign. You have successfully completed the Hazard Team training course.
Welcome to Voyager LCAR's menu system.
Well, that was a subtle ending. Right, this is my first video, so I'm just going to keep it short, and if more than 5 people watch, I will probably do another one. So it's been a pleasure showing you, and we will move on to the main story in the next video. Again, apologies for the sound. I'll do better when I can be bothered investing in a better mic.